All right, and we're live. So welcome, guys. I literally took the last bite of my sandwich, scarfed it down. I'm in between. I was at a seminar all day today with a bunch of people, 6 and 7 figure earners, all people marketing their businesses online, all making massive incomes. No one there had a job, and it was a pretty cool thing to actually like get up in the morning, go to a seminar, learn how to make more money online with a bunch of people that are learning how to or doing it themselves, and partner on different projects and stuff. And then I get to come over here and show brand new people how to do the same thing. So that's what we're actually going to cover here tonight. Amy, welcome. She says she's Amy Claire. She's from Phoenix, Arizona. I actually live in Scottsdale, North Scottsdale. So that's where I'm at right now. And we got a bunch of people on, some more. We got 99 on so far, and more people jumping on. So we'll get started here in about a minute or two. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Brandon. You guys, most of you should have seen some stuff about me, should have seen my story, got some emails from me explaining what we've been able to create here in this community. We have hundreds and hundreds of people that starting from scratch are learning how to create a full-time incomes online. We have some people on the panel that have been able to create a full-time income, walk away from their jobs in a very short period of time. We have tons of people out for testimonials all the time. We'll probably have just a few people tonight because I actually have to run right after this presentation to teach a class. I'm going to be having some of those guys moderate the chat role. So you guys coming in, telling us where you're from, saying hi, continue to do that by all means. Let us know if you do have any questions while I go through the material. You can go ahead and ask them there, and I will also get to a little bit of Q&A at the end. But definitely pay attention to the information. We're going to cover some very simple fundamental concepts for what it actually takes to create a full-time income online. And I promise you guys, if you take this information and you actually apply it and you put some work in and you leverage what we have here and the mentorship we have, you will succeed. I can't give you a particular period of time. I can't say you're going to be a millionaire next week, but we have an extremely high success rate, and the people that put in the work are the people that get results, and they succeed with us over time. We got one of them that just popped on here, Chris. Hey, Chris, can you work the button tonight? Cool. All right. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get rolling here. 111 people, a few more jumping on. So yeah, we're going to just jump right into it, guys. Let me know when you can see my screen. Good to go?
Yep.
Awesome. Oh, hold on. Let me try it again. Hate it when that button pops up. Good to go?
Yeah, we can see it.
Awesome. So how to start your own online lifestyle business that pays you enough money to fire your boss without being a tech expert or needing any prior online experience. This stuff isn't magic, but it is pretty cool. And if you can grasp these concepts that we're going to talk about and actually take action on it and put in some work, you can actually create an income stream for yourself that will pay for whatever lifestyle you want to have. If you want to be that person on the yacht and popping bottles and traveling the world, doing all that crap, that's fine. You want to do that, you just need a lot of cash to do it. If you want to be a little more conservative and be like Jesse and myself and spend time with family and pay off debts and do stuff like that, you can do that as well. It's totally dependent on what you're looking to do. So let's see here, a little about me. So most of you probably saw a little bit about my story in the emails, but just for a quick recap here, I'm actually a former U.S. Army captain. I graduated West Point in 2007, and I was commissioned in the Army. I went to Iraq and Afghanistan, served in the 101st and the 82nd, and did training all over the country and stuff. But then in 2014, I decided to get out and become a full-time entrepreneur. And I can tell you, I definitely didn't take any courses on it. I certainly didn't learn how to do any kind of online marketing when I was going through high school or college or any of that. And I learned a lot of things the hard way. Don't learn things the hard way. It's very costly. It's very expensive. It takes a lot of time. and we're going to show you the easy way to get started with all this stuff. But if you guys came to this webinar, you're a little skeptical about all this make money online stuff. I totally get it. I've been there. We've all been there. You know, and there are some scams out there. There's also a lot of people that simply fail to put in work and want to blame someone else. And a lot of times there's some legit stuff out there that get a bad rap that people, you know, call scams because they didn't succeed with it, and they don't want to take that responsibility for themselves. But I can tell you, I personally have gotten, you know, legit scammed out of a lot of money, about $78,000. I'll go into more detail on that. But since then, I didn't let that stop me. I'm currently a full-time, multiple six-figure a year online marketer. We have multiple people in our community that are doing the same thing, making even more amounts of money. And I've actually been able to personally coach hundreds of people on how to create a real income online. And you're going to be one of those people that's going to have that opportunity tonight. So here's what you'll learn during this workshop: how to start your own online business and generate leads without pestering family and friends, so you can create a real scalable business that will give you true economic freedom and allow you to fire your boss for good. How to get started today without any prior experience, so you can start making money quickly, and how anyone can actually plug in and earn an income by using our system that is 90% automated. And also a new way to build an online business that can pay you as much as $4,000 per customer, and a lot more. So why is this actually important to you right now? Well, most of what you've seen about making money online, like I said, it's dead wrong. There is some scams out there, or there are some scams out there. But you know, there's also, you know, there's just a lot of hype. There's a whole lot of hype, and there's not a push a button and get rich thing. You know, it actually takes some work. And if you learn the fundamentals, you can make it work for you. And a lot of people have. It's hard enough to build up enough money for retirement with a normal job, let alone pay the day-to-day bills. And the internet is still young, and the action takers of the day will reap the rewards tomorrow and well into the future. You know, in the chat, let us know, do you think the internet is going anywhere? You know, it's a very, you know, it's still a relatively new technology in terms of the expanse of human history, right? And you know, for the foreseeable future, you know, hundreds or even 1,000 years from now, there is probably going to be, you know, something similar to, or an improvement on what is currently the internet. Communication is only going to increase. Your lack of prior experience will not hold you back, and I'll show you why. So there are people that just like you. You'll hear from a few of these people tonight. We have many more actually that aren't even on here, that actually watched this workshop just a few months ago and have since been able to create full-time incomes online, walk away from their jobs, and design their dream lifestyles. Can you be one of them? Well, if this is for you, if you're tired of waking up to an alarm clock every day just to get to a job that you can't stand, if you're struggling to pay the bills and you're sick and tired of living a life of never having enough, and if you want to travel, and if you want to be your own boss, I would say this is for you. If you want to spend more time with your family and have the money to do the things that you want in life, and if you've got no nest egg or retirement, maybe you're moving up in years and you realize the work for a company for 40 years and get a pension and all that kind of stuff doesn't really work anymore, and you want to make sure you and your loved ones have a secure future. If you've tried and failed at businesses where you pester your family and friends, you go to hotel meetings and home parties, you stalk people in malls, only to end up with less money and a garage full of products that you don't need, then please pay close attention. This is definitely for you. And if you're worried about failing because you don't have a lot of experience online, this is also for you. You know, it's great if you don't have experience because you don't have bad habits. You know, if you're going to discover, that this online business is 90% automated, which makes it easy for anyone to see success regardless of your background, as long as you follow our system and you put in the work. Okay, so here's the ground rules. Again, notice I said work. No push a button and get rich. This is not a trading software, binary options, Forex, you know, a lottery or pyramid schemes or any of that stuff. No gambling. This is a very predictable scientific business. We've produced millions of dollars in revenue, and I'm projecting we're going to do two to three times that over this next coming year in 2017. And it's very predictable. No make $1 million next week. You guys, we do have multiple six-figure earners in our community, people that will make 7 figures in 2017, but they put in a lot of work and it didn't happen overnight. No time wasters or tire kickers. This information, it's not just for entertainment value. Information isn't worth anything unless you're actually going to take action on it. So if you're one of the people that you don't have a real desire, maybe you're comfortable where you're at, you're happy with your job, you're happy with your income level, you're happy with your lifestyle, whatever, and you're not willing to do something extra to go above and beyond and put in a little time to learn a new skill set, to invest into yourself. If you're not willing to do any of that, this is not going to be for you. This workshop is for action takers that really want to make a positive change financially for their future. Our system is proven to convert. You are the only variable in this. Like I said, we've done millions of dollars in revenue, and it's not a theory. Okay, so let's make a deal. I am not a hypey type person. I'm going to give it to you straight on this workshop if you commit to actually doing something with this information. Okay, so if you're willing to make that commitment, let me know. Type deal in the chat there, and we will be moving on. But before we actually jump into the training, do you already have online experience, or are you already 100% sure you want what we have? Maybe you've seen a prior webinar, you've talked with someone else in our community, one of our coaches, or one of the new students that are getting results, that are have told you how amazing our community is and what they're actually learning. If so, get ready to act quickly. At the end of this training, there will be an opportunity for you to join my community and get a 30-minute one-on-one coaching call, Facebook ads training, a 90% done for you marketing system, and more for a little one-time fee of $99. We're totally upfront with that offer, and we're gonna have that offer available to you. Starting now, though, I'm offering a special fast start bonus for the initial serious action takers. So this is for people that already know how amazing our system is and are all in and committed to making money as fast as possible. So what's included when you join now? Okay, for your fast start bonus, you will get a private invitation to an elite income earner training call after you start your business, and a custom branded income accelerator sales funnel that will be individually created just for you when you earn your first $10,000 with us. Now, I know people that charge between $1,000 and $10,000 just for a custom branded sales funnel, but yours will be free. Okay, and if you have any experience online at all, you already understand, I'm sure you understand the value of a sales funnel, and we're going to kind of cover some of that in the training. When you jump on this offer now, you still get 100% 30-day money-back guarantee in case you feel this is not for you for whatever reason. And again, this is first come, first served. When the button disappears, the bonus offer is gone. You're going to see that orange button here in a second if you don't already, and it'll be up for a few minutes. I don't know exactly how many we're opening up tonight. I think it's between 5 and 10. But when that button disappears, the bonus is gone. Money loves speed, and I'm willing to bet those serious action takers will begin making money faster than anyone else watching this because they're action takers, and I'm fine with giving them an unfair advantage because I want to work with people that have a winning mindset and are going to put in the work and do what it takes. Okay, that's really what it comes down to. So we're going to move on. So my online business provides me a consistent $20,000 per month income every month, just because of the fact that it runs online. But it wasn't always like this. Okay, I struggled as an entrepreneur. I burned through a lot of cash when I got started trying to figure this whole game out. I got scammed out of $78,000 investing into actually an offline advertising company. It was a brick and mortar place. I actually flew to the city to see the company, to meet the people, to see their product line, and and I still got scammed. So if you guys are skeptical, just understand that just because something is brick and mortar, you can physically touch it and you can look at someone in the eye and shake their hand. In some cases that can be even a false sense of security and even more dangerous than doing something online. Because a lot of people think that just because you can't see and touch it and it's online, it's an online business that has less overhead, that somehow that's more scammy. That doesn't make really a lot of sense. People without integrity are going to do things without integrity, whether they're online or offline. Okay, but I didn't let that stop me. I actually started online marketing, and I actually didn't succeed for a long time. I didn't make money for about 7 or 8 months. And then only after investing everything I had left, plus going into $30,000 into debt. This is very common for people that ever achieve success in this industry at all, that they typically end up spending tens of thousands of dollars to figure it out. They buy all kinds of courses and programs. They get scammed by some stuff. They just invest in all kinds of things trying to figure it out. And it takes a long time and a lot of money for most people. And most people just quit before they figure it out when they do it on their own. I don't want that to be you. Then it happened. I knew those were the right mentors, succeeded quickly. And I'd heard about this community that was helping brand new people to online marketing get absolutely unheard of results. And I knew that my original mentors online had helped put it all together, and knew that's where I should go and direct people that were coming to me for help. And here I am. So, by this time, it actually, after that first 7 or 8 months, I did start making an income. I actually, my first paycheck online was about $740 for a month, and it wasn't, I was happy with that because it proved to me it worked. Everyone else thought I was crazy because they saw such menial results for 7 to 8 months of work. But guess what? Within 45 days after that, I had a $20,000 a month. So obviously, and then I learned a lot of stuff over that time. So, building a business doesn't happen overnight. And I certainly did a few things the hard way, but I'm grateful for the experience and the insight I learned, and that I actually started getting those results. Now, once I started getting results, now people had a different tune. Now it wasn't, $740 a month. They wanted to learn how to make $20,000 a month, right? But, the only thing I knew to do at that time was show people how to do what I did. And guess what? The way I did it was very expensive and took a lot of time, and it was a headache, and it was just not accessible for most people. But then I found out my original mentors online, like I said, had put together this community. The brand new people in there, they were getting results that were absolutely unheard of, and they were getting them very rapidly, a lot more rapidly than I did. And so that's where I started directing people, and pretty much the rest is history. Since then, we've modeled that success. We've created our own team and community here, and my life has changed for the better. I've been able to recover my losses and work my way out of debt. I don't have to pinch pennies anymore and stress over bills. I'm able to invest even more into myself, into my business. I was today at a 3-day event. It ends tomorrow, and I actually made a decision today. I'm going to go ahead and invest about $12,000, $13,000 into some new software, and also a new mentorship program and a networking program that's going to provide, basically it's going to lay a lot of the foundation for continued growth over 2017. And I'm able to make that decision not based on scarcity, but in abundance, and that's because this business has worked for me, and I'm able to actually think on how to reach more people, how to add more value, and how to grow the business. I have enough money to help people in need I care about, and I'll soon be able to help my parents retire and travel. I took my mom to the Caribbean, St. Kitts, about just a couple weeks ago for 5 days. I'm planning to take her to Israel this next year, and I get to set my own schedule. I get to work from these places. I get to work from anywhere in the country I want to work, because I can have a laptop and a Wi-Fi connection or a smartphone and get my business done. I can go visit family and friends and take spontaneous trips without worrying about the cost. And the reason for my rapid success, obviously everyone would like that. Everyone would like the lifestyle. They want the money. But the reason I was able to achieve it is I was desperate to succeed for myself and my family, and I was willing to put in the work. Okay. If you're not desperate for that success, you're gonna be comfortable. You're just gonna settle for comfort. Good is the enemy of best. So if you're just mildly curious about this stuff, and you're thinking, yeah, I'd like to make a few bucks here and there, but I don't really care. If you don't have this burning desire to do something more to really set yourself up and your family for a secure financial future, you're just probably not going to put in the work it takes to actually achieve that. I learned the hard way. Listen to mentors that had what I wanted. I took guidance from people, after a while, after learning a few things, expensive lessons, I really started listening to people that had what I wanted and taking their advice. I do not listen to people that have no experience in the realm I'm trying to get results in. Okay, you wouldn't take diet advice from somebody that's severely overweight, right? You wouldn't take medical advice from someone that's not a doctor. You wouldn't take legal advice from someone that isn't a lawyer. You wouldn't take business advice from someone that doesn't own a business. And you certainly shouldn't take online business advice from someone that isn't making money online. And I don't take business advice from anyone that isn't making at least multiple 6 or 7 figures online. I plugged into a simple system and I followed it step by step. We've had multiple success stories, people doing the exact same thing. You're going to hear from them at the end of this webinar. They're just going to share with you their story. No hype. It's just documented results of people being able to plug in, learn a simple skill set, repeat that process, make money, learn additional skills along the way, and then be able to walk away from their jobs and start designing their dream lifestyles. And it's a pretty cool thing. So we're going to get into the training here. I'm going to give you this final warning, though. You can't unsee this information. So if for whatever reason you decide you're not an action taker, you're just going to absorb the information and move on, I would bet money that at some point in the future you're going to regret it, because you're going to be sitting in traffic on your way to the job that you're not necessarily a fan of, and you're going to wonder, what would it have been like if I had gotten started with this 2 months ago or 5 months ago or whatever, and if I had actually been able to make this work, if I had created that income stream. Maybe you're happy with where you're at today financially, but at some point in the future, something unexpected happens. You lose a job, unexpected medical bills, the stock market crashes, whatever. I can tell you there's a lot of people that always, in those situations, always say, if only. Don't be the person that says, if only. Be the person that says, I'm so thankful that I seized that opportunity and I set myself and my family up with security. Okay, so we're going to get into this. 3 pillars to a 6-figure online business. Find a product that people want, create a sales funnel that converts, and find high quality traffic. And we're going to cover each of these in depth. So a product that people want, okay? The perfect offer, if you want to find a product that pays high commissions, you want to find a product that solves a pain your customer is having, you want to find a product that you can sell online. Now we're just talking about finding an offer. We're not talking about crafting an offer. That's a totally different, webinar and training. But so you don't have to have a product or service or business already. There's plenty of products and services and things out there that will solve a pain in the marketplace that there's going to be a demand for. And what you want to do is find those great offers that offer a lot of value to people and that are going to pay you well for the work that you're going to put in to connecting those customers with that product. Okay, did you know that 9 out of 10 times when a purchase is made online, someone's actually getting paid a commission? Now, this normally happens behind the scenes, and as a customer, you really don't even know this is happening. What if you knew how to get the right offers in front of the right people, and instead of someone else earning that commission, it was actually you? That is what we're talking about here. And there are some companies with affiliate programs. Amazon, Walmart, Groupon, eBay, Expedia, Best Buy, Apple iTunes, and the list goes on and on. Just do a simple Google search of a company you like followed by affiliate program and check out what pops up. Most likely, they're going to have some kind of program like this. They might call it a partner program or a referral program, but it's basically performance-based advertising. A company is gonna give you an affiliate a commission in return for bringing them a customer, because they didn't have to invest their own money to go out and advertise to hopefully acquire that customer. They're just paying you an affiliate on the back end because you went out and did the work to acquire that customer. And now you can sign up to be an affiliate with a company directly, or you can actually sign up for an affiliate network that have multiple offers that will pay you commissions. There's NCN, New Cash Network, ClickBank, Max Bounty, ClickSure, Commission Junction. The list goes on and on. I've also worked with PeerFly and OfferVault, and there's multiple offers. I think ClickBank has something like hundreds of thousands of offers. It's ridiculous. But basically, here's some examples of actual offers and commissions, just to give you an example. Now, ClickBank, this is where these offers come from. ClickBank is a info product affiliate or network. Okay, so all their products are how-to type digital products. Okay, so there's stuff in the home business niche, how to make money online, how to lose weight fast, lose weight forever, 10 pounds in 10 days, et cetera, and even stuff in gardening, how to grow carrots or whatever, and most of these are going to be pretty low ticket or low commission programs, and so you're going to have to do a lot of volume if you decide to go this route in order to make a pretty decent income. It used to be a lot easier to do back in the day when traffic was a lot cheaper, but it's getting harder and harder to do it that way. Now, once you have an offer that you want to promote online, you have to create a sales funnel that converts. It's not as simple as just sending, posting an affiliate link on Facebook. That stuff doesn't work. What is a sales funnel? Well, a sales funnel takes people from being interested in something to actually making a buying decision. The goal is to convert cold traffic into raving buyers. And if you can create a sales funnel that converts, it's really like printing your own money. So would you trade $5 for one of these? That's kind of a no-brainer, right? But that's really kind of what we're talking about here. We're talking about trading advertising dollars for profits. Okay, it might be 2 to 1, it might be 5 to 1, it might be 10 to 1. Creating your converting sales funnel. Now, obviously, to get numbers like that, the average online marketer, you're looking for a 200% return on your ad spend per month. That means if I put $1 into advertising, I'm not happy with anything less than $2 in return. Okay, imagine going to a stockbroker and saying, hey, I want to invest into this stock and I want to get a 200% return on my money this month. He's going to laugh at you, right? That stuff that's not really realistic unless you're talking about trading leveraged options and all kinds of weird stuff that most people don't have the knowledge to do successfully. It involves a fair amount of risk. So traditionally, like I said, it's not easy. It requires technical knowledge, design experience, and marketing know-how. The tools needed can be expensive. It can take some time to get it all set up for the best results. And there's a lot that can go into it. And just kind of a simplified version here. If you imagine an actual funnel, at the top of it, you're going to have website visitors. That's just random cold traffic. And we're going to talk about traffic in a second. They're going to enter your funnel. They're going to enter a list. They're going to become leads. And you're going to deliver content to them over and over again and offers. And eventually, you're going to have a percentage of those that will turn into customers and ideally raving clients. So people that love what you have to offer, that's totally congruent. It's whatever the product or service is meeting their needs at a very high level, and they're going to continue to buy from you over and over again as you help them identify other gaps in their life, and you're going to give them offers that are going to continue to solve a problem for them. And you need all of this for a sales funnel to work. You need high quality traffic, high converting capture pages, high converting sales, engaging and helpful email follow-ups, and the high quality product. Upsells and downsells are optional, but they're encouraged if you can add more value in that way. And you can easily spend countless hours and $10,000 testing your funnel to get the highest converting sales. And that is really on the low end. I have spent tens and tens of thousands of dollars testing various offers and trying to get them to work. And a lot of people, it can take a lot of time and a lot of money, even if you do have experience. You don't need to do this, however. I'm actually going to show you an alternative that will save you thousands of dollars and a lot of time and frustration later if you decide that running a business online is the way to go for you to create the lifestyle you're looking for. And the final training or pillar here, high quality traffic. So what is traffic? Well, in the online marketing world, we often refer to visitors to a website as traffic. And without traffic, really nothing else matters. So in the offline world, imagine a shopping mall with no people. It's really hard to make money that way, even if you have the best stores with the best products and the best deals, right? You could have an Armani store with like a 75% off sale, and if you don't have anybody going through the doors, you're not going to make any money. But just any traffic won't do. So what you actually need is high quality traffic. And what that simply means is your traffic must match your offer. So an example, let's say you have a how-to course and you're promoting a course that teaches women how to potty train their toddlers. My wife just did this for our 21-month-old son this week, actually. Would you rather have traffic from a Facebook moms group or traffic from an ad on a Hot Rod website? You know, the more targeted your traffic is to your offer, the better it will convert and lower your advertising costs will be. And that means more money in your pocket. So if you have a good offer, a quality sales funnel that's tested and proven, and high quality traffic that's actually congruent to that offer, you're going to have a consistent income stream and you can make a lot of money. It takes one good ad online to create a six-figure income. There are two ways to profit with this. Method one, direct linking. Pick an offer and send traffic with an ad. Method two, build an email list and then sell to your subscribers over and over again. Now, the first method here, pick an offer and use ads. I've done it this way. I've made money this way. You can simply put an offer in front of your chosen audience. It's kind of the lazy man way. Now, some might buy right now, but only a small percentage will buy at first sight. Like I said, you can make money like this, but it's really not the best way to profit online. It can be very unpredictable and it's very hard to scale. The best way to do it is to build a targeted email list. And the way you do that is you give people an offer that they can't refuse to join your list. It's called an irresistible offer. It becomes a no-brainer, like a piece of content, a free report, webinar, video training, a discount code, a coupon, something like that, that you're going to give to them as a free gift that actually ideally has some real value. You don't want to be giving crappy stuff away. You actually want to offer your best stuff. And in that way, you know, people see that you're actually, you know, you're legit, you're actually delivering value to them, and you're giving them what they want, and then you're going to continue to follow your stuff and to look at, you know, look through more emails, look at more offers. Some people will buy your paid offer right away, but again, that's a very small percentage. Most will not. The good news though is you can now keep selling over email and increase your conversions, making you more money. This is how the online marketing pros do it, and this is a secret formula to 6 or 7 figures online. I was just in my seminar yesterday. We were talking with, or we were giving a presentation with the founder of that particular seminar. He's done multiple 7 figures online with multiple different product launches and JV, you know, joint venture partnerships. And they were going over some of their numbers, and they said that 83% of people buy after 5 touches. So someone needs to see an offer 5 times before they buy, at least in their business. So that's pretty much on the lower end. A lot of people in marketing say it's more like 9 to 13. So if you have that email list, if you have an audience, that is going to be a key asset for you, and you can monetize that and make a very significant income. Example from this webinar. You guys opted into a lead capture page, probably similar to this one, and you gave us your name and your email. You got a series of emails from me, and guess what? You're here on this webinar watching us live tonight. This works. You're here right now on the free online workshop. Building a list is key to online success. You know, if we had 2 people on this webinar right now in the audience, you know, this would be more of a theory, right, that I would be teaching on. But and even then, the theory works, but we actually have over 100 people here proving this concept. The money is in the list. If I was a personal trainer and I was selling a diet plan or a supplement or a coaching program to potential clients, I would build an email list of people through an ad that were interested in weight loss or getting ripped or, you know, a new diet tip or trick or something like that. And I would deliver content over an email and video, and then I would get them on webinars, and I would deliver more value, answer questions, and show them that I can actually help them get the results they're looking for. I can help them lose 10 pounds in their first 30 days. I can help them, you know, gain 5 pounds of lean muscle in 6 months, on and on and on. And then I would sell them into, you know, whatever my supplement was, or my nutrition program, or my workout routine, or whatever. I'm not a personal trainer, but that's how you would do that. You know the system to success. Others are using this 3-step system to big online profits to make 6 and 7 figures per year. In fact, with what I've shown you here tonight, you could actually do all of this on your own. There is a big problem though, your time. You're gonna have to spend countless hours learning the ropes before you finally get success and start making money. And 2, your money. You will have to spend your money getting everything set up in your sales funnel and testing to make sure it converts. And this can easily cost you $10,000. And I can tell you though, in 2017, it has never been easier for the average, you know, random Joe that with an internet connection and a smartphone in his pocket to make a six-figure income online. Anybody, essentially anybody, can do it. However, you have to work for it. You know, it's not just going to be given to you. Now is the time to make money online. If you're an ambitious person, maybe you could do this on your own. You know, people have done it on their own, but like I said, it takes a lot of time and money. So maybe you can do it. You can, you know, take everything I just laid out and create this all in maybe 30 days. If you want to do it on your own, I'm going to cover the tools we actually use here. For building funnels, we use ClickFunnels, Aweber, ClickMagick, WordPress. For hosting, we use HostGator. And for traffic, we use Facebook primarily, but also Google, YouTube, and Instagram. And we connect it all together. But if you want click-by-click training showing you exactly how we do all this, then like I said, we do have the perfect solution, and that is through our community here. But I'm going to give you the actual tools we use and some of the prices here at a bare minimum so you understand what you're looking at if you want to go this on your own. ClickFunnels. This is a great software to use for actually building sales funnels and websites. This starts off at about $100 a month. I actually have the Pro package. It costs $300 a month. So I spend about $3,500 a year just on this software here. Also, Aweber. This is an email autoresponder. This is one of the cheaper options actually, but it's still a very high quality option. We're probably going to be upgrading to another platform pretty soon and paying a whole lot more, but it'll be worth it. It starts off pretty cheap, but you're going to have to spend more money on it the more emails you actually have in your autoresponder. So I currently spend about $6,000 or $7,000 a year on this. ClickMagick. This is a link tracking tool and a click tracking tool, so we understand where our clicks are coming from. We can see what country our traffic is coming from and filter different countries out or send them to other offers. We can get really good data and make sure we're actually getting real people to see our offers and opt into our list rather than robots. There's a lot of fake people online, a lot of robots, and that is $792 a year. And then Webinar Jams. This is the program we actually use that you're watching right now to see us live and to watch this information. Like I said, if you're a coach or consultant, you know, you wanted to sell a supplement or a workout program or a home business opportunity or whatever you're in that you want to promote online and deliver your message to an audience, you're going to need a webinar software, and that is $397 a year for Webinar Jam. There's also GoToWebinar, which is an option some people use as well. And all that together is going to cost you on the low end about $2,600 to get started. And more realistically, just for the tools, once you're actually getting rolling, over $10,000 a year. That's what I actually spend on just these 4 tools. And we actually have many more I am not even listing on here. Let us save you money though, and do the heavy lifting by actually doing 90% of the work. This is the secret sauce. This and our community and the mentorship is the secret sauce to why you guys see those amazing success stories, to why you're going to see the stories from the people on the panel here tonight, why they've been able to get results in such a rapid manner. So here's the deal. I've created a team and community for you called Team Phoenix, where I show you step by step how this works. When you become part of the team, you'll also discover how you can make commissions of up to $4,000 per customer, and you actually don't even have to do any selling yourself. There's always going to be product sales in order to make money. If you ever join anything and they just tell you you join and you make money, it's a scam. Unless there's a product sale, there's actual products being sold and value being transferred, you know, that is not legit. That's the only way a business works and the only way a business functions. Here's what this will do for you. You're going to discover how to get hordes of targeted visitors that are ready to buy from you. Getting set up is 100% done for you, and all you have to do is plug in, follow the training, and put in the work. You'll discover a stealth Facebook ads method that no one is talking about that makes it easy to get traffic flowing and possibly even make money from day one. And getting traffic, generating leads, that is the 10% of the work that you're going to have to do. And what we're going to show you how to do that. You'll be able to make money while you sleep using our 90% automated system. And the reason you're able to do that is because the internet is simply open 24/7, 365. There's always people clicking on ads, always people opting into email lists, always people buying. Here's how we actually automate 90% of this process. We hand you a high converting offer that's proven to get results.
If you don't have a product or service or business, it doesn't matter. And even if you do, you're probably going to be blown away by what we actually have, because it is absolutely incredible. It's absolutely cutting, bleeding edge in this industry. We build you capture pages, so you don't have to go out and invest $100 to $300 a month in lead pages or ClickFunnels or some other website software. We build your autoresponder for you, so you don't have to go out and manage those leads and invest into Aweber or Infusionsoft. We email leads on your behalf, so you don't actually have to learn the art and science of email marketing, at least not initially. We want you to build your own list over time, but we want you to get to making money first. And I can tell you, it takes a long time to learn this kind of stuff, to get a seasoned domain that's going to increase your email deliverability, to learn how to write good copy. There's tons of courses. You can spend tens of thousands of dollars, not in hiring people to do it for you, in learning how to do it yourself, just to be good at this. But we do this for you. We handle sales presentations and webinars. If you never want to show your face in public, you don't want to get out on a webinar, you don't want to talk with people, you don't want to call someone and close sales, we do that for you. We handle your coaching calls, and all you have to do, like I said, is follow our click-by-click training on setting up your ads. So are you ready to join this powerful team and system for online success and personal freedom? If so, here's exactly how this works. When you join Team Phoenix, you get personal coaching, access to our success team and resources, team support groups, weekly webinars and weekly training, ongoing mentorship tools and training to ensure that your online business is a success, Facebook ads training with step-by-step modules, and access to our Sleeping Giant product that produces commissions as high as $4,000 a customer and generated over $1 million the very first month with our click-by-click system, and millions more since then. Personal coaching, we're going to cover each of these. You get 30 minutes one-on-one with myself or one of the leaders to map out a game plan for your success. The coach you're going to be talking to actually has results. Him or her have actually made money online. We're not outsourcing this to a call floor. You're not talking with somebody, in India. Nothing against, people in India, but you're talking to somebody that has actually been a part of our team, that has gone through our training, that has gotten results and made money. This will help you get off on the right foot, and you'll begin seeing results quickly and know exactly what to do next. We want you to be 100% sure, have 100% of your questions answered and be confident to take the next steps in order to succeed for your business. That is a $499 value. Access to our success team and resources. You get access to our team for ongoing questions, support, and all of our team resources. It doesn't end after that call. You're in business yourself, but certainly not by yourself. Our team is here to help you succeed in every way possible. The community is extremely supportive, very encouraging, and warm and welcoming. This can be a very lonely industry when you're doing it by yourself, because you're just typing away in front of a keyboard. You need that personal touch. You need that community and that support, no matter how much of an introvert you are, because everybody needs help along the way. If you ever get stuck or you just need a little help, our leaders are here to help you along the way. And we have people in the community that are always willing to share their knowledge, to share their experience, and it's going to be a huge benefit to you and your business. That is a $4,899 value. Team group weekly webinars and weekly trainings. So you're going to get ongoing training with our team for no additional cost. We don't charge a monthly fee, and we don't charge a upsell in coaching. We want you to succeed, and we want you to give you all the tools possible, and we want to collect those success stories and testimonials. And we want to make you an expert and ensure that you can build your business as big as you want. We have people in our community that are 8-figure earners, meaning they've made over $10 million. If you want to scale your business to the 6 or 7-figure level, or even ultimately 8 figures, there's mentorship and coaching that you'll have access to over time that will help you scale to those levels. We'll cover everything you need to start making money right away during our weekly training. All training is recorded, so you can always go back if you ever want a refresher on anything. That is a $300 a month value. And really, that's a pretty low value for what you get. I paid $500 a month for online mastermind groups and just Facebook groups with marketers that had some results. when I was first learning and getting started. And what we provide is a lot more value than what I got. Facebook ads membership site access. Facebook is one of the easiest ways to get that high quality traffic we talked about earlier flowing into your sales funnel. A lot of newbies, when they get started with this kind of stuff, you know, they try all kinds of traffic sources. They try media buys and banner ads and blogging and SEO and videos, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and there's so many options out there. But what we do is we show you step by step how to master one. You know, and Facebook is one of the easiest and still most undervalued traffic sources, and it's possible to get extremely detailed targeting. That is why you're able to get very, very high traffic to your sales funnel. You'll get step-by-step training modules that will show you exactly how to start making money with Facebook ads right away. And this training is always being updated. It's very recently, we updated it just a few weeks ago. So it's absolutely cutting edge. This is not a course on Facebook ads from 2009. This is absolutely cutting edge, December 2016. This over-the-shoulder training is newbie friendly, and it retails for over $800, and it's included right now for free. And we're constantly updating it with the latest strategies from Facebook Marketing Pros as the platform changes, as there's more things coming out, as we learn from our mentors in various mastermind groups where we've paid tens of thousands of dollars to be a part of that. You're going to get that same access in terms of the knowledge. That is an $899 value. Mentorship tools and training. Many of the tools you need to get your online business off the ground would easily set you back hundreds or realistically actually thousands of dollars. I'm pretty sure I made that abundantly clear. You get everything you need to start building a successful online business when you join the Team Phoenix community. And the mentorship is really what makes this priceless. Like I said, it doesn't end with a phone call. There's a ton of things out there that if you get on the phone with somebody, they're going to sell you something, and that is where the relationship stops. And if you want a list of those, by all means, I can send you their way. But if you want people that actually care about you and your success, that are going to continue to help you, and not send you an invoice to pay them every time you ask for some help, then this is a place to be, because that is actually what we do. And that is why that's really the secret sauce. That in the community is why we have the success rates that we have. You are getting the exact system that people on this webinar have exclusively used to quit their jobs and design their dream lifestyles. So your investment, if you tried to build your own online business, you'd easily invest thousands of dollars in training and tools just to get started. It's possible to do it on your own, and realistically, it would be well worth it. I can tell you, after spending tens of thousands of dollars myself and getting to the point I'm at, it was all worth it. But there's faster and easier and much more low-cost ways to get there. When you join Team Phoenix, you get access to ongoing training and a team of success-minded people that are focused on your success. Everything you're getting today is valued at $9,794. You won't pay anywhere near that today. Obviously, that would price out most people. It would be worth it, but we originally planned to open the doors to this at $499, which that is a great deal, because at $499 you're still saving thousands of dollars. The one-on-one coaching call alone would normally set you back $499. However, we want to make this as accessible as possible while still being respectful of our coach's time and making sure that you actually value the time that you're going to be getting. So how does this sound? $99. So here's what you need to do next. Click the button below that says join our team. Unlock your account right away and get everything we just covered at no additional cost to you. It's going to be $99 US. If you're Canadian, it'll be somewhere around like $134 Canadian, I think. We'll then add you to our private mastermind Facebook group, schedule a coaching call, and begin your training right away. And you'll start making money and be on the road to freedom as soon as you want it. As soon as you go through the training and you take that coaching call and you implement our recommendations and you get started, we've had people get results extremely quickly. I'm talking a matter of days. That I can't guarantee that will be you, because everybody is different. Everyone has a certain skill set. Everyone has certain resources they start with. Everyone has a different timeline for their goals. But you can get results pretty much as fast as you're willing to put in the work to get those results. So let's recap. If you want to learn how to build a profitable online business, get started without technical skills or prior experience, save time, money, and skip all the common mistakes that most people make, and start making real money. We're not talking about making an extra $20, $30 here and there. We're talking about making hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands of dollars on an ongoing monthly basis if you're willing to put in the work. And join these recent job quitters and many others and click the button. Invest $99 and change your life. But it actually gets better. So there's no risk when you click the button below right now. You get a full 30 days to decide if Team Phoenix is for you or not. And if during the next 30 days you decide this is not for you, for any reason or no reason, just simply let me know and I'll give you a full refund. You don't need to dispute a charge. You don't need to charge back. You know, all you have to do is shoot, you know, there's going to be a link, an email link. You can send support a notification and say, hey, I would like a refund, or shoot me a message, shoot your coach a message, and we'll get you hooked up. No big deal. No games, no fine print. Remember, you risk nothing today. You have a full 30 days to try it out. And the only way you can lose, truly, is if you don't click the button below right now to join us. You don't know what you don't know. And that is ultimately, I forget who said it, but the ultimate ignorance, I heard this quote recently, the ultimate ignorance is saying no to something you know nothing about. And the opportunity here, so many people didn't know much about it, but they understood that they understood where they wanted to go. They just didn't know how to get there. This is the best thing we know for how to get there. Worst case scenario, this isn't for you. And we do see some people, maybe this is not for you, but I can tell you there have been so many lives changed that you'd be hard pressed to convince me that it's not for you, based on all the success stories we've had. But if it's not, for whatever reason, you get your money back. So I'm going to give you this warning. You must join within 48 hours in order to get this price guaranteed. At any point in the future, I'm not guaranteeing it's going to raise, but that we do have additional costs as our business grows, as we're investing into more software. I can't guarantee this is going to stay at $99 forever. You watch this all the way to this point. It's clear you want to build an online business that will set you free. Otherwise, you'd be off, watching TV or something, right? And you know you're not going to find an opportunity to get this much for such a low investment anywhere else. If you've at all been around this industry, you already know what I'm talking about. Seize the opportunity today to get in on the exact system that changed my life and will change yours. So with that, we're gonna have a couple testimonials and some Q&A here. Let's see, who do we got? Jesse, you want to come on out and tell your story? So Jesse makes a stupid amount of money doing this, to the point where his banker actually, because he was making so much money and paying off so much debt, so money was coming in and it was going out to pay off all his debt, that his banker actually accused him of money laundering. That's a good problem to have. So we're gonna pass on over to him, and then I'll answer a few questions for you guys.
Yeah, thanks, Brandon. That's a problem that I'll take any day. Yeah, so I've been monitoring this chat the whole time, and there's a few people that think we're a scam and whatnot. Few people saying that we are not getting to the point fast enough. They want to know what the products are. The whole point of this webinar is not to get into the products. It's to show you what we do, how you can get involved, and then we get into the products once you show us that you're serious. This is an opportunity for you, not for us. We already know it works. Like Brandon said, I've made enough money with this that my bank thinks I'm money laundering. So I already know this works. You coming to this webinar is showing that you're serious and that you want to change in your life. We already made that change. We don't need to prove to ourselves that it works. So if you're having a problem with sitting to the end, then an hour out of your life to change the potential rest of your life is too much for you, then you didn't have to sit through the whole thing. But anyways, that's my little rant. So that being said, I'm just an oil patch guy from Alberta. That's all I knew from the day I graduated high school. The oil patch always treated me good, but recently, anyone who's from Alberta or Canada knows that things are going downhill. I was looking for a change, just like most of these people out here, and I found this. I stumbled upon it. I didn't think I'd ever make a full-time income online, but lo and behold, 2.5 months into this, I was able to quit my full-time job where I was still working in the oil patch. Things were a little rough, but I was still making my income there. And I left that for this. I seen a way bigger potential, way bigger future, and I just jumped on it. And here I am. So 2.5 months in, did that. 6 months in, I made almost $50,000 in a month, which was like mind blowing. That's over half of what I used to make in a year. And like just crazy, stupid amounts of money. That's the month that my banker actually asked me if I was laundering money. And the bank's just mind blown. They just, every time I walk in, they're just like, more? Like, where is this coming from? And I'm like, you just got to get online. That's all you got to do. And I said, like, you want to learn, I can show you, but we'll see if they ever do. So that being said, like, this is great opportunity. Gives you time to spend with your family. Like, that's the cool thing, is like I'm making more money than I ever have in my entire life, doing it from home with my wife and kids. Like today, I made a stupid amount of money, and me and my wife were out skating, like on the lake, which is crazy. It's really, if you're even thinking about it, you just got to do it. Just jump in and do it. Worst case scenario, you get your 99 bucks back. Like, what's really holding you back? That being said, that's all I really got. I'll pass it back to Brandon. I think he has some questions he wants to answer.
Yeah, I just got a couple here. Let's see. So after the 99, how much money do I need to pay for advertisements monthly? What kind of results do you want, man? If you can spend $5 a day on Facebook ads, you can get results in a reasonable time frame with us, $5 to $10 a day. I can tell you, we have people that spend thousands of dollars a month on Facebook ads. They don't start with that. We show you a very scientific way to test, to make sure that you're going to be investing your money wisely into advertising, which you always have to invest into advertising for any business, no matter what. If you cannot afford to spend money to acquire a customer, you do not have a business. I don't care what it is. Okay, you have to be able to spend that. And if you're coming from I want to do free advertising, I want to knock on doors, I want to do videos, I want to do blogging or SEO, you can absolutely do that. However, you're spending your time, which is even more valuable than money, and it's not scalable. You only have 24 hours in a day. How many doors can you knock on? How many videos can you shoot? How many blog articles can you write? You can hire people to do blog articles for you. You can hire people, an SEO agency, to do that free advertising for you, but you're paying them. So you're always going to be doing that. We show you how to do paid advertising in a very smart way, to where if you're spending $5, $10 a day and you're getting the right results, then you can spend more, because guess what? It becomes that that ATM machine that continues to pay you more, or the slot machine that always pays out. Imagine putting $5 into advertising and making $7 back. Imagine putting $300 into advertising and making $1,200 back. So at that point, how much money are you going to want to spend into advertising? Every freaking free nickel you have, because it's going to work for you. And that's what we show you guys how to do. Manny asked, what's the Sleeping Giant product? What is exactly the 10% of work for us? We show you how to generate leads online with Facebook advertising. Sponsored posts, not spamming people's timelines, not direct messaging people. We show you how to run a Facebook ads campaign and make money promoting our offers by generating leads for our funnels. The product we go into detail with that in the coaching material. When you join, you're going to get access to a bunch of content that is going to cover all of that in depth. That way you can get on the phone, you can ask questions and get answers specifically for everything you need going forward, and you'll understand all about the products and the compensation plan and how it all works. But we don't have time for that on this webinar at all. You can complete the training on your own timeline. So the initial training takes about 3.5 hours, 2 videos to watch and a questionnaire, then you'll jump on a coaching call with your coach. The faster you can get through that, the faster we can get you into all your next steps and all your training and get you on the way to making money. So but you need to prove this is legit. Jason, I do not need to prove this is legit. We know it's all legit. We have almost 1,600 people in our community that are doing this stuff. We've made, I don't know the exact numbers yet. I'm actually looking or trying to get the data from December once it's all rolled up, but over $2 million in revenue. So that's pretty legit. And yeah, so we don't have to prove a negative. So, you know, if you want to really, what it is you need to prove to us that you're actually serious about making a positive change in your life. We don't need you at all. And I don't mean that to be mean. I would love to help everybody, but the Coast Guard has a saying. Like, I was in the Army, but I like this saying. You know, there's only so many people in the Coast Guard. There's only so many rescuers. If a ship goes down, you know, and there's a bunch of people in the water, who do you save? You can only save the people that are swimming towards you. So here's an opportunity. Here's the life raft. Here's, you know, the rope. Grab a hold, you know, follow us. We'll show you the way. But if you're happy where you're at in the middle of the ocean, you know, you got to do something to get out of that situation. Okay, so with that, I'm going to pass it on over to Mike Martin. We got another Canadian. This is a Canadian heavy crowd tonight. Oh, Charlie just dropped off. But we're going to pass it on over to Mike, and you guys just tell us your story, and we'll get rolling.
It's World Junior Night. I had to wear my hat. Gold medal against USA tonight, buddy.
I heard about that.
Actually, we were winning 4-3 right now against US, so if anyone wants to know.
Yeah, well, the dollar's stronger against the Canadians, so we're winning on that.
Anyways, guys, I come underneath Jesse Garnier. He just spoke. Yeah, I've been paying attention to your guys' chats and everything as well with this. You guys, don't be silly. We wouldn't be wasting our time with a webinar if we were scamming people. So please don't think that. This is the most unreal thing that has ever happened to me and my family. I was pretty skeptical coming into this, you know, until I jumped into this webinar. Jesse forwarded me to this webinar. I watched this webinar and I jumped right in. In 72 days, I was quit my job. Okay, 72. I was done my job in 72 days. And with that saying, I just kept going, and in over 90 days, I did $13,000. So that saying, and that is kept going from there on, right? So I've did 5 figures in my business ever since November. And basically that took me 4 months to earn 5 figures in my business. So this system works if you let the system work. If you do what we, you know, do all the training and have a huge mental thought about what you really want in life. And that is the main goal in this, is you want to change your life. So go and do it. Click on the link and change your life and prove to yourself that you can do it. And that's basically all I got. Just prove to yourself you can do it. Click the link, pay the $99, get into our training, and go for it. Trust me, it works. We're all here doing it.
Hey, so Gabriel says, I need my access info again. I can't get back to it. So if you joined, you automatically got sent to a thank you page with your next instructions. If for whatever reason you close that window out, you should also have an email that will have that link in there so you can get back to it. If for whatever reason you don't have email, maybe it went to spam or whatever else, you should have it. But if you don't, shoot me a message on Facebook. I'll drop my Facebook here in the top so you guys can see, and we'll get you access to that. If you send me that message like right away, I can get it to you. I have to go teach a class in just a second here, in just a couple minutes. So if I don't get it to you right away, it'll be later tonight. So go ahead and shoot me that message now if you're watching this and you don't have the link and you already joined. William's saying, I'm a truck driver, working weird hours. You know, how can I do this? You can set your own schedule. Internet's open 24/7, 365. For our training, we do our training at certain times, but you can always get on a replay, and you can book a coaching call with a coach at a time that will work with your schedule. We have multiple coaches that will be able to help you out. Jen says, but what do you do? I mean, we spent an hour talking about it. I'm not in the practice of handing over money without knowing what I'm getting into. You're getting into a team and community that's going to show you exactly how to generate leads online and make a significant income. If that's not what you want to do, that's fine. If you need the payment link, just shoot me a message after this webinar on Facebook. That's the easiest way to get a hold of me, fastest. And we'll get you that. I'm gonna pass it on over to Charlie. She's relatively new with this, only been at it a few months, and it's working for her. And she's just gonna let her tell you guys her story. Some people aren't paying attention to for these questions. Some people just Anyway, so Charlie, you want to come out?
Yeah. I am a Swan girl from Alberta. I am a hairdresser. I'm still at my job, not by choice, but because I love what I do. I actually have a lot of debt that I would like to pay off before I go and travel like all these other people are doing right now. Mentors other than Brandon here are all in frickin' Thailand right now for almost a month, so good on them. But I started through Kayla. A lot of you guys probably signed up through her, and I started when she kind of got started here, and she's taught me everything that she knows. So I'm getting her, and I'm just waiting for my day that I can build my own salon in my basement. That's what I'm looking forward to. So I'm looking forward to that for sure. And I am just gonna say, like, if you click the link, you're gonna change your life for sure. I know I'm paying off a lot of my debt. I'm able to actually live comfortably, pay all my bills, and still have extra to go and do some stuff with my boyfriend. We actually bought a house together just about a year and a half ago. I was at that point in my life where we almost lost the house because he got laid off from his job. So I was looking for anything and everything to make a change for myself and him. We were borrowing money from my parents and his parents, and we got tired of it. So I clicked on Kayla's link one day and I got started right away, and it was definitely worth my time. So get started, you guys. You'll make a change. It's definitely worth it. Thanks, Brandon.
Cool, thank you. And last but not least, let's bring out Chris Baden. He's one of our top coaches here. I'm going to answer any last minute questions right after him, and then I'm gonna have to run. So if you guys have any more questions, go ahead and drop them, and we'll get to them right after this, all right?
Yeah, the remains of Team America tonight. Canada is winning.
Good thing I don't care about hockey. It's hockey, right?
Yeah, my name's Chris.
That's like the only thing Canadians are good at.
You'll have to end the webinar.
Apparently making money online in hockey, so whatever.
Yeah, my story highlight reel is I'm just coming from corporate path. Went to college and got a job, and for me, it was 3 months before my son was born, my first kid. Where I was in an office 6 days a week, 10 plus hours a day, and I want to be involved in my kid's life, and I saw my wife an hour a night, and I was like, like I was grateful for that job, but I was also like, there's got to be a better way to do this. So I just started looking for different ways to make money, and I've always been entrepreneurial, but I had no background in the online world. Like before I started this 5 months ago, the last time I posted on Facebook was in 2012. This is something my wife did. So and being that we primarily use Facebook, I was like, well, how's this going to work? So I got plugged in, brought it to the system. I would just watch the videos on my phone, and then I would click by click what they showed me to set up. And now the training's even more elaborate. So you guys will have a lot more from the beginning. And I don't know, my first month I was building everything, learning stuff because I didn't have any experience. In my second month, I was able to clear $5,000, which I was really excited about. And, like I'm putting the time in and just focus on the activity, right? Like this is a business, it's leads and sales, that's it. So I just focused on making sure I got as many leads as I could. And then I started getting sales, and, I don't know, it's fun. Like it's a community, like as you guys were get signed up, you'll see it's like all our messages are like "Welcome to the family," you know. And I've made some friends here, and I'm sure I'll be making more. And that's my 2 cents for tonight.
Oh man, thank you. Yeah, so we had a crap ton of people join tonight, like a lot. So I apologize if we're a little slow in responding to everyone's messages. Like I said, I have to go teach a class very shortly right after this, but we will get it down to all the messages tonight. So if for whatever reason you don't get an answer right away, please don't freak out. Let me see, last minute questions here. Matthew says got payment confirmation. You should also check your email. You should have the link in there. If you don't, you should be able to book your call and access your coaching material. You can contact one of us too, Chris, Jesse. We can all help you out, Mike, with getting any of that material if you don't see it. Let's see. James, so when you join our coaching website, you'll get access to that first video. It'll be really big, red, like big red button, start here. Let's see, who's going to coach us? So you'll be assigned a coach as you come in. We're gonna get that all taken care of. Like if you book your call tonight, you'll get that sorted. You'll have an actual session accepted and assigned to a coach by the end of the evening. Kelly, how many coaches do you have? We actually have probably 16 or 17 right now. Okay, so we do have a lot of people that can support. You'll be able to book directly. There's about 9, but we're gonna make sure everyone gets taken care of. And then there's some people that are sent different bookings depending on how we sort things. Do we have any other questions? I think we might have answered them all. Someone said my computer was messing up. If you had some tech issues, there's going to be a replay sent out after this. If you don't get the replay and you need it, let me know. We're not going to have another one within 48 hours. We're going to have the next webinar on Monday live. However, like I said, there will be a replay. If you want to send your husband the replay link and you want him to do the training with you, that's fine. We don't charge twice for couples. So if you're husband and wife, or boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, same household, and you want someone to go through the training with you, you can do that as well. If you want your spouse to be on the coaching call with you, they can do that as well. If you're husband and wife, you're a team. And we have some people that it's like, the husband's going to do the business or the wife is going to do the business. And some people where they both want to do it as a partnership. That's fine. And we want to make sure you all get your questions answered before you move forward. How much can I expect to spend after the 99 until I see income? I have no clue. It depends on, there's going to be a startup cost that varies depending on what you're looking to do with your business. We go over that individually with you guys. You're going to have an opportunity though to actually get started with nothing out of pocket. Now, as far as advertising costs, that's going to be a marketing budget that you set, and we don't set that for you. We don't tell you how much money you have to spend on anything. It's your business. You're going to make a business decision based on your resources available and your goals, and then we're going to take that decision and lay that out in a strategy to show you what kind of results you can expect for whatever resources you have available and how you're getting started with us. Okay. And then we're going to help you set your expectations accordingly. If you tell me I want to make $1 million in 12 months, guess what? That's actually possible. I'm not going to, and it's possible doing it with what we're doing, starting with no experience. I'm not going to guarantee everyone's going to do that. But I'm going to show you, hey, if you're serious about that income goal, then I'm going to show you what it's going to take. This is how many leads you're going to have to get. This is how much you're going to have to spend in advertising. And it's not cheap. If it was easy to make $1 million, everybody would do that. And if you want to say, hey, I want to make $10,000 a month at the end of 6 months, that doesn't take the same kind of effort that making $1 million does, obviously. But everyone is different. Everyone, we have people in our community that are already making a high 6-figure income that just want an additional income stream. They've always been interested in creating a business online. We have other people that are scraping by, paycheck to paycheck. Whatever spot you're at, we will meet you at that spot, and we'll show you a solution to, in over a period of time, hit whatever goals you're looking for. Okay. Can I pay for the extra bonus? Is it worth it? You will, if you demonstrate that you're actually serious about this. We will show you a path to get that bonus when it's appropriate for you. Say I would like to make 5K a month. I mean, it depends. I can't say. It depends on how you're starting. We've had people do that within. We've had multiple people do that from their very second month after spending a few $100s in advertising. But it depends. Some people spend thousands in advertising. You know. So with that, I'm going to pass it, or actually I'm not going to pass it on over to anybody. We're going to close it off tonight. Jen is saying, want to know what sort of product it is. Is it Walmart crap? Nope, it's definitely not Walmart crap. Everything we market online is high-end, top-of-the-line, high-ticket products that are unlike anything else you've probably ever seen. And they pay very, very high commissions. And we market things that everybody needs. So it's extremely scalable. All right, with that, we're going to close it down for the night. Appreciate all you guys that stayed on till the end. We had some good feedback. We still have over 100 people here at the end of the webinar. So congratulations, if anything, congratulations on investing some time into yourself, into learning something else, to exploring your options. And you know, I congratulate you. I commend you for that, because you just took an action. Even if you decide not to join, you took an action that most people just won't take. You know, they just never go above and beyond. They never invest time into themselves, into their own self-education. And that's really what you've done. So I commend you for that, and hope we have planted a seed and given you some value and given you something to think about. You know, that you do take action at a very near point in the future, because it is well worth it. All right, have a good night.